Hey, YouTubers, Tasman here, bringing you another episode of Regrowth, where we're bringing this cold, dead world back to life, one block at a time. So I was thinking, in the last episode, we built this little basic gate and stuff, and there were two other types. There were like iron ones and all that, but like the iron one had an or and an and I just wanted to kind of maybe explain that stuff to you guys if you haven't had a lot of experience with the different types of gates. And if you really want to know a lot more about it, you can always go check out my Taz Teaches channel, where I'm teaching programming logic, because we go into Boolean gates and Boolean logic. Well, not gates so much as Boolean logic. So what we're going to do is we're going to just basically do a real quick run over of types of gates, and the very simplest one would be this guy right here, and this is just your input output gate. In fact, hold on, before I do anything else, let's go ahead and do this. Throw this guy right there, and we need to I forgot to make these. So if we go here, oops, there we go. Hopefully that's enough. So your basic input-output gate is, this is our input source, this is our output source. So how hard is that, right? So we have a simple thing. When this is on, or if we say it's true that it's on, then it sends a signal out. The next one is the opposite. It's called an inverter, or the NOT gate. So when it receives a signal, as you can see, our lamp is on, but our lever is off, as you can read up at the top. If we turn on our lever, then it turns, hey maracas, don't go in there. So when we turn on our switch, it actually turns off the light, because we're inverting the signal. We're powering this block, which unpowers the redstone torch, which in turn turns off the redstone lamp. So those are your two most basic, and probably everyone has dealt with those, maybe even without even realizing it, is your input-output gate and your NOT gate. The NOT gate is also known as the inverter. The next gate, maracas, you're kind of in the way, buddy. The next gate we're going to talk about is the AND gate. So once again, if you think of the maracas, if you think of the inputs, and when they're on it's true, and when it's off it's false, it might make a little more sense. So if we do this, this is basically the shape we need, and there's a much smaller way of doing this, but I kind of like having space between the actual gates. So we have basically two inputs, two input outputs, right? And they're going to be inverted. And the reason they're going to be inverted, because we're going to have some redstone torches up here, like that, and like that, and we want those off. We want those to be the same state as our switches here. So now that this one's off, that one's on. So you can see now that they're both off, those two up there are off. See, that one's on, that one's on. So what makes an AND gate is we have, let me just think real quick. Yeah, we do need one more torch right here. And did I turn those off? So actually, I think this is an inverted AND. I don't want that one yet. Or wait, because that one, yeah, we want it like this. So our AND gate basically is going to say there's four possible states. We have both of them off, we have one of them on, and one of them off, and we have both of them on. With an AND gate, is that right? No, that's actually wrong. We need, let me just think for a second. I didn't want these. That's a NAND gate. Silly me. Okay, so here we go. Those guys are actually the opposite of what our gate is. Okay, so when we have both of them on, our light's off. Or, well, when both these are off, our light's off. If we turn off one of them, it's still off. If we turn off the other one, it's off. But if they're both, I'm saying it backwards. So the AND gate basically says that input A and input B both have to be on for our output to be on. So as you can see here, we have one off and one on, and therefore that's off because input A and input B are not both giving power. If both of them are off, it stays off, but if we do both of them on, then we get that. So that's an AND gate. Hopefully that makes sense to you. If not, leave the comment and I will try and make it a little more logical. So the opposite of the AND gate is the NAND gate. So I always remember it, maybe it's actually what it is, it's called not AND. And basically it's an inverted AND gate. So what this will do is when it's basically the opposite of what we expect. When one is on and the other is off, we are in an off state. If both of them are off, it is on, and if both of them are on, it is off. So it's the complete opposite. In order for a NAND gate to have an output signal, both the input A and input B need to be off, which is the opposite of the AND gate where both of them need to be on. If one is on and one is off in both the AND and the NAND gate, it doesn't matter. I hope that made sense. Okay, so if it didn't, check out my other video like I said. So the next one we're going to do is the OR gate. And the OR gate is actually quite simple. It simply states if point A or point B is on, then it's on, right? So we could simply do this by saying here's point A, here's point B, right? And we simply go like this, and there we go. So now, if they're both off, it's off. If one of them's on, it's on, as you can see. And if both of them are on, so it's this or both. But if both are off, it's off. Now to do the NOR gate, which is the opposite, all we have to do is, let's do it this way maybe. Do it here. Throw that guy right there. It's basically an inverted OR gate. So now, if we have them both on, it's off. If we have both off, it's on. So now the difference between the NOR gate, sorry, my throat's clogging up kind of thing. So, whoops, sorry. So the difference between the NOR gate is if both of our things are on, it's on. If one's off, it's basically the inverted OR gate. So where we had this or this is on, that's on. This and this is on, that's on. But if they're both off, it's off. So these are the kind of gates, some real basic. There's even some more advanced ones called the XOR and the XNAND gates. But they're quite a bit more complex. So, like I said, hopefully that made a little bit of sense to you, because from what I found out, these basic gates and stuff, when we get into the iron gate, there are two flavors of it. There's a OR iron gate, and there's an AND iron gate. Now, so let's just look a little bit of what I found out about these gates. So this one right here is just your standard gate. This is that pulsating gate we made. And let's go ahead and get a lot of this junk out of here. Let's see. So what Sky was talking about is we could use one of these guys to actually output stuff. So I think, let me just make a couple chests real quick. And we'll kind of go over a little bit of this. And maybe I'll even make our other gate. So if we come here and let's just throw a chest there and a chest there, then grab some piping. We need at least one wooden, and golden will work. Let's just take the whole thing. And then do I have any more of my wooden engines? If not, we'll use this guy right here. Boop. There we go. Okay, so let's go and throw that guy there. Actually, I guess I should have thrown, oh, it turned it for me. Is that the, oh, that's wooden fluid. Whoops. We don't want wooden fluid, we want regular wooden. Go and do that. Wooden fluid. Wood, oh wait, that's fluid too. Why ain't those stacked? Okay, there's wooden. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw down our wooden pipe and then a golden pipe here. So what we have right now all over the place is we have an engine that's hooked up to a block that in turn is pumping energy or whatever into our wooden thing. So what Sky is talking about is with this regular AND gate, we can actually check stuff. So it looks like all you have to do is, this is the input side, this is the output side. So if we click in here, we can see this is if there's a mana burst, if the engine is blue, if the engine's green, if the engine's overheating, if the engine is red. Can we right click on them? Oh yeah, we can. Cool. Can we reset too by like shift? Oh, we can. I love it. Okay, so anyway, we have engine overheating, engine red, engine yellow, items in inventory. So this is saying that if there is items in this inventory, you'll see that this guy will want to do something. Let's go ahead and say, let's do a redstone signal. And as you can see, now as long as there's items in the inventory, this guy will go ahead and be on, powering our piston, or not our piston, our wooden engine. However, we want to do it without a wooden engine. And so what we can do is we can use the pulsating one, right? So these have very few states, by the way. We could actually change it on closed, input only, open, output only, and then if there's a redstone signal. So I think that's all of them. So as you can see, this is now off because our guy is empty, and this guy now has 10, right? So if we wanted to do this without the wooden engine, we could use the that pulsating autarkic one, right? So if we throw that guy on, this actually acts kind of like an engine in itself. So what we can do is we can say, okay, so if we have items in the inventory, and there's lots of others, if the inventory is empty, inventory is full, if there's space in the inventory. So this could actually check, I believe space in inventory would say to turn on an engine, maybe going to this guy. But let's go ahead, let's clear it because it was at the very beginning. So if items are in the inventory, now all we have to do is have that little guy on there, and when it's true, it should, oh whoops, we didn't tell it what to do. I think open it maybe? Or energy pulsar, that's what we want, the pulsar. Now a nice thing about this is it goes a lot faster. You actually can see all those 10 start pulsing, and now that this is done, it's no longer pulsing. So one way we can check that is if, remember when we were doing this and it said, let's just take it off real quick. If we look at it, this says red, compatible wires is red, compatible wires is red. So what we can do with this is, for example, if we wanted this to pulse or send a signal to an engine or whatever else when it's on, we can use our redstone wire here to actually see kind of what's going on. So if we hit that, you can see there and then there. So here you can see we have this redstone wire. So this is able to send a signal down when this is true. We don't have an XOR one or the other one, but maybe we'll make one of those real quick and look at it. So oops, let's go ahead and grab our 10 guys here. And you'll see when it's true, or when this is pulsating correctly, we have our items in inventory. Right now it doesn't know what to do, but if we say that we want it to send a redstone signal, you can see now it's sending a redstone signal. It's sending a pipe signal. Here's the pulsating, so now you can see it's doing that. Where this comes in handy is if, for example, we wanted something to notify us that this is doing something, we could have the redstone piping, or the redstone where is it called? It's called redstone pipe wire. We can have it do that with the other gate. Let's see how hard it is to make. Maybe we can hurry and make one. Let's see. We want the iron gate, maybe. Does that work? No, we can't call it the iron gate. We have to call it the iron OR gate or the AND gate. So like I said, these are the exact same things that we were just talking about. So the OR gate means that I actually have two conditions, and if one or the other are met, then it will go ahead and do it. If it's the AND, both those conditions have to be met. Is there an AND right here? No, where's the AND? Let's see, iron. Let's do iron AND. Iron AND gate. Oh, they were there. They're just not iron looking, are they? Isn't this them? Yeah, iron AND gate. And it looks like, I think, let's see, is this the basic? Red and blue, red and blue, red and blue. So Tartic, redstone fader. I think this is just the basic one. And as you can see, it is made with a red wire and a blue pipe wire and an iron chipset. The this one is basically exact same thing. You just choose which one you want. So I don't know, can we make, how do you make blue wire? We could probably do that. We definitely have some of that. Let's go do that real quick. It's all the way up here. Okay, so if we come, boop, let's grab some of our blue. That's the blue. That's where we have our guy. There we go. That should work. That's just floral blue. It didn't say it was a special kind. All right, let's run back. Oh, we're out of time basically. Hopefully I thoroughly confused you. So if we take this and, whoops, not that. Oh, Sky was saying we should also be able to run these guys side by side. The thing I might need then would be, no, I didn't do it there. Where did I must have it right here. Oh, because the chest is right next to it. That's right. How did we, oh, because we feed it, oh. Okay, I remember. That's taking me a minute to remember everything we did. So let's just see if this works real quick. So if we throw in a piece of redstone and that, wait, how did we get the blue wire? Is it just in a crafting table? I think it was, wasn't it? Blue wire, blue wire, blue wire. Oh, piece of iron. That's what we needed. And it looks like it is just in a crafting table. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. Just get some blue. Well, there's our other basic gate. No, not you. Sorry. And you. Is it shaped? Let's see. Let's double check. Oh no, it's in the assembly table. I am so prepared, aren't I? Wrong one. So go ahead and put that in, and then go ahead and put that in. That'll give us 8 blue. So it does look like they can reach it, and it looks like they could also output just fine. I might stick, like, I think, wasn't it Sky that said if I put hoppers under here, they can go to that chest? I don't remember. I think so. All right, so here's our blue wire, and if we take that, and what was it? Oops, wrong one again. It was one of those and one of those and 2 of these. Well, it's actually one of those, but I'm actually going to make 2. So do that and that and 2 chipsets. So I want to make one of those. Let it go. Oh boy, it's a fast one, isn't it? But I want to stop it as soon as it makes the one. I want to get this other one. Okay, keep on going. And go. Hey, hello. Is it clicking this one? Oh, there we go. Can you actually queue these up? Because it left that one clicked in there. Okay, so here is our OR gate. So as you remember, with our OR gate, or with our OR logic, now we have 2 things. So we could say if there's items in the inventory, and maybe if, let's see, items traversing, pipe is empty, signal's on. Trying to think of what a good secondary, that would be mana burst. We could use that. Inventory is full. So I guess this would make sense. If inventory is full, this would say red pipe signal. Oh, I have to put in the blue one. Do I have it on me? Yes. So here we can see there's the blue one. And let's tell this to be blue signal. And this will be red signal. So if there's items in this inventory, oh man, why did I say full? I don't know. Space. Maybe we'll do that one. So right now, as you can see, this blue light is on because there is space in this inventory, which is completely empty. If we take these 10, so this is outputting a signal right now because there is space in this inventory. If we were to put our 10 guys in there, there's still space, but now we're also meeting our other requirement that there are items in the inventory. If we were to, can we actually put 2 of these guys on there at once? Oh my heavens, we can. It's so cool. So now we could say if there is items in the inventory, we go ahead and energy pulse. So now you'll see once there's nothing left in the inventory, the red one turns off. However, this one is still on because there is space in the inventory. If I had a lot of time, I would fill up. I wonder, could we do, maybe if we did this. Let's see if we can get it to turn off by doing this. Oh, poop. We have on the other one still. Hold on, stop. Do nothing. There we go. So let's see. Oh, it's still going. Oh, it's this guy. Let's just turn you off. There we go. All right, let's try this again. So as you can see, that one is on. I was hoping I could get somewhere where you could actually see it turn off maybe. Let's see if this will work. So now you can see there's no space in the inventory. So we've met that second condition, or we have the other one. Just so one or the other has to be true in order for it to fire off. Does that make sense? Hopefully so. Now, on the other hand, if we did this exact same thing, but we used the AND gate, our iron AND gate, take off that one, put on that one. So if we said the same thing here, saying inventory, items in inventory, and inventory is full, here you can see both of them are off. And whoops. Oh, I didn't tell what to do. So this is the blue wire, this will be the red wire. So as you can see, that's interesting, it actually is half bright. I wonder if that's just a glitch. So as you can see now, both of these are met. We have both of these. We do have items in the inventory and the inventory is full. If we were to take out some, you'll see that, well, this isn't a very good way of explaining it because it's not a true AND gate because it doesn't require this and this to output the signal, I don't believe. Let's just see. If we say output a signal and maybe output a signal, let's try, can we put a redstone lamp? We're kind of experimenting now. Where did my redstone lamps go? Are they in here? Yes, they are. So can we just put you right here? So now items are in inventory. Output's a redstone signal. My question is where does it output the signal from? Let's see if we can figure that out. So if we this one should be on. Actually, no, is this right? Oh yeah, because there are items in the inventory. So this one's on, but this one's not fully on because it's not full. It's actually working right. I was wrong. If we do this, we can actually see this has got a full signal, this has got a full signal because both the conditions are met, right? If we have it not meet one of the conditions, then it actually has the signal off. So I'm just curious, let's try this real quick. So that's on. Oh, it does, look. So we could actually throw a guy there. So as long as we're meeting both the conditions, we get a true signal. Does that make sense? Oh, so confusing. Now, I think with some of the more advanced gates, let's just type gate real quick. We can get like the NAND and fun stuff like that. But I'm not 100% sure. And. Or let's see if there's a NAND. N-A-N-D. No, it doesn't look like it. How about a NOR? There's lots of NOR stuff. Okay, well, we've taken up quite a bit of time. We're actually closing on 30 minutes. I didn't mean for it to take this long, but hopefully this makes a little sense to you. This pulsating one is the Arctic or whatever it's called, is what makes it so we don't actually need an engine. And then these other ones, what I'm really hoping is that this whole and or thing makes more sense to you. If I did that, then I'm pretty happy with the complete results of this video. If not, I apologize, and if you want me to try and explain it better, let me know. I can do so. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed it. I'm a little hungry. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Aside from that, comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Check out my Discord and my other channels. And that's it. Until next time. Oh, whoa. That's not it. I lied. Don't forget about my Great Big Game giveaway. I need to promote that left, right, and center. When I hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to be giving away 56 Steam games. That's 1 out of every 20 subs will get a game. Do I not have that go anywhere? Guess not. So pretty epic. And now that's really it. I'll probably fix this guy up a little bit. Maybe try and get it so these guys are side by side instead. We'll see if it works. And that's it. Until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.